Hey everybody, so I know it's been like almost a year, I think, something like that, since we've done a video. I guess it was when we went to do the harvest the potatoes. Life just got real crazy. We had just a lot of stuff in the garden, and it just got to be a bit of a pain to get these videos out. So we're going to get back to them, but we're going to do them a lot different this time around. So basically, this time around, the videos are just going to be more straightforward. It may be out of focus, crooked, whatever. I'm not really going to take the time to care too much about how the videos look, but we just want to keep you guys updated, because I know a lot of you have expressed that you were watching them, and we saw the numbers that you guys were watching them, and people want to stay updated. So that's basically what the videos are mostly going to be now, just kind of little updates of what's going on, how we're doing. I'm not going to be editing them a bunch, so you're going to hear me rambling a lot more, so bear with me, I guess. For starters, let's just recap then kind of what went on last year. So I think the last video I started doing and never really finished, we were harvesting potatoes. I might actually go ahead and cut some of that in here. But we ended the year and we ended up donating to 4 different food banks and the rescue mission here in town, which had to their food bank, and then whatever they had left over they took up to the rehab center for the men to cook up that participate in the rehab center there. And this year we're hoping to expand to a couple more. We're gonna need to expand to more food banks because we've planted a lot more. But anyways, last year we ended up doing about 1,501 pounds. So I guess forget the about. 1,501 pounds is what we donated. Yeah, so we weighed everything as it went out, just so we could have an accurate picture of what we were sending out and what we were growing. So 1,500 pounds, and unfortunately our potatoes, the voles got to some of them pretty bad, and we ended up probably having to toss a few 100 pounds of potatoes, maybe 500 or so even. I think we still ended up donating 900 pounds or something like that of potatoes. Yeah, so the numbers that we actually donated, just to share, I suppose, donated 46.5 pounds of lettuce, 115 pounds of zucchini, about 450-ish pounds of yellow squash, about 20 pounds of green beans. We only did one row. 726 pounds of potatoes, 5 pounds of beets, 12 pounds of carrots, 125 pounds of tomatoes. And if you're curious, a rough estimate for calories to the total donated is 304,000 calories. I don't know, I was curious, so I figured out the calories of everything. Got it all spreadsheeted out. Anyways, so yeah, that's kind of where we ended the year. And we also were able to sell a lot of pumpkins at the end of the year to people around. So if you bought a pumpkin from us, thank you very much. We just had them sitting out at the end of the driveway, and we'll be doing that again this year. And that was awesome because that really helped us. We sold enough pumpkins to totally cover the seed costs for last year for everything. So that was really awesome. That helps a lot. And then that really reduces our expense down to, the tools, the equipment, and the diesel now this year is going way up. Yeah, so we had a really good first year, I thought. We were shooting for maybe hoping to get a ton donated, but we got 3/4 of a ton, so it was a lot of a learning experience. We had trouble with weeds, and we've now set up a system to help manage those weeds a little better, but we're still struggling a bit with that. But we expanded a lot. We'll show you guys that in another video here in a minute. In a few days, whatever. But we've expanded to behind the house on the hill. We've planted, I think, 4 times as much squash. We've planted an ungodly amount of green beans compared to last year. So anyways, it's going good this year, but that was kind of just what we did last year. And we just want to thank you guys, because everybody who came and bought anything, we had the farmers market there, we did in town, just it's a fun little thing. But anybody who bought from that, and bought the pumpkins. Like, you guys have really helped us a lot. And if it wasn't for selling as much pumpkins as we did, we probably wouldn't have expanded as much this year as we did. So a super huge thank you to everybody who supported us in that way. Again, it really enables us to expand more this year and provide a lot more food for folks. And we're hoping to partner with some churches with the soup kitchen here in town. And be able to provide them with vegetables for that, and we'll probably add another rescue mission in the next town over. And so, you know, it's going to be pretty neat being able to do more this year, and that really is because of the support that we got. So yeah, I guess that's about it for last year. And again, we're going to try to put more videos out, but they're going to be this just kind of informal updates. We're not really going to spend like a ton of time on the YouTube channel anymore, just because we don't really have the time. So, yeah, which is good. It's good not to have the time, because that means, man, we've got a lot going on out here and really being able to grow some food for folks. And so, God's doing a lot of good things around here, and we've just been, I tell you, trying to be faithful, and it's been amazing. God has been blessed us so much. I shared in church one week that, you know, we were stressing a little bit this year how we were going to get everything done, expanded, and with my wife having her gone from the house, 12, 13 hours a day for work down the road, and God blessed us, man, because she got a new job 20 minutes away, actually in one of the towns that we take a large chunk of the donations to, and hey, was able to get that job, and now she's home at 5 o'clock every day, and it's just been a huge blessing. God is behind us, you guys are behind us, so we're expanding like crazy, and this is going to be wild, and we're just so happy that we're going to be able to bless more people this year, and that God continues to work through us and in us, and yeah, so keep praying for the farm, keep praying for the crops, keep praying for the folks that are in need of food this this year, and without the monies from the government going into people, it might be a more difficult year with the rise of costs of food. So we're just praying that God really blesses his crops this year, and that we can make sure that fresh vegetables is not something that anyone in this area needs to worry about. So, thank you guys. Keep praying, and we'll see you in another update. We'll show you kind of what we've got going on this year.